everyone and welcome to the session. This is Ashima Shukla, your Current Affairs and Banking Awareness faculty on Entri platform. And in this session, we are going to talk about all the major news events that have taken place in the past days. The discussion is going to involve all the important news events, and at the end of the session, we will also be talking about a few questions that can be framed from the news events that we will be talking about right now, which will give us a brief idea about how the questions can be framed from the news events that we are just about to discuss. Let's bring on the discussion with the first news event being that RBI has released guidelines on establishment of digital banking units or DBUs. In the Union Budget of 22-23, the Government of India had announced setting up 75 digital banking units in 75 districts to commemorate the 75 years of independence of our country as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To achieve this objective, Reserve Bank of India has released guidelines for the establishments of DBUs. So first of all, DBUs will be specialized fixed point business units or hubs housing certain minimum digital infrastructure for delivering digital banking products and services, as well as servicing existing financial products and services digitally. So both self-service and in assisted mode for a minimum of 4 hours per day for at least 5 days a week. That is going to be a DBU. Which banks can open DBUs? Scheduled commercial banks other than regional rural banks, payment banks and rural area banks. Except them, all scheduled commercial banks can open it with past digital banking experience. In tier 1 to tier 6 centers, it can be opened. Next is State Energy and Climate Index 2022, which was recently released by Niti Aayog. Now, Niti Aayog has come up with the State Energy and Climate Index 2022. According to the index, who are the top rank holders, the bottom rank holders, we need to go through that. Now, first of all, there are 27 indicators on the basis of which this ranking had been prepared. And according to the ranking, if we look at the top rank holders among the states, Gujarat is the top rank holder in largest states with Kerala and Punjab following it. In smaller states, the top rank was Goa, then Tripura and Manipur. In union territories, top rank was Chandigarh, followed by Delhi and Daman and Diu and Dadar and Nagar Haveli. And in the bottom rank, we have Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh in the larger states terms. Now coming to a few one-liners, former CAG Vinod Rai ji has come out with a new book called Not Just a Night Watchman, My Innings in the BCCI. Other books which have been written by him are Not Just an Accountant, The Diary of Nation's Conscience, Keeper and Rethinking Good Governance, Holding to Account India's Public Institution. These are a couple of books which have also been released by him. If we talk about Vinod Rai ji, he has worked for 33 months at BCCI when he was appointed as by the head of Supreme Court mandated as the head of the Supreme Court mandated Committee of Administrators in BCCI. And he was the 11th CAG, Comptroller and Auditor General of India in the year 2008. 15-member Indian boxing contingents ended their campaign at Thailand Open International Boxing Tournament. Indian contingent got 10 medals, including 3 golds, 4 silvers and 3 bronze medals. Now, when we talk about the medals that have been won, in gold category, we had winner Govind Sahni ji, Anant Prahlad Chopde ji and Sumit ji. The 2+2 summit took place between India and United States of America. It is a mechanism of having defense and external affairs ministers of both the nationalities who meet along with the premiers of the two nations. India has developed this mechanism with USA, Australia, Russia and Japan. This 2+2 summit is organized with these 4 countries altogether. Honorable President of India Ramnath Kovind ji inaugurated Madhavpur Ghed Fair at Porbandar, Gujarat. Madhavpur Ghed Fair is a century-old fair organized in the memory of Lord Krishna and her consort Rukmani ji. Now, this fair celebrates the marriage ceremony of Rukmani and Lord Krishna, where Rukmani is said to belong to the current northeast state of Arunachal Pradesh. Following the no trust vote mandate by Supreme Court of Pakistan, Imran Khan has been voted out and Pakistan's opposition leader Shehbaz Sharif ji has been elected unopposed as the new Prime Minister of Pakistan. He heads the Pakistan Muslim League and therefore is the opposition leader in the National Assembly of Pakistan. Post the first bi-monthly Monetary Policy Committee meeting, RBI Governor Shri Shaktikant Das ji indicated rolling out of UPI as a mode of ATM withdrawal. UPI will be used to scan QR code displayed on ATM screens to process the withdrawal. So it will use two-stage verification for a better authentication, and transaction will be secure, replacing the risk of card cloning, card skimming, which leads to a lot of financial fraud as well. Now, as per RBI's Financial Inclusion Index 2021, financial inclusion is at a tune of 53.9%. SpaceX has successfully launched its Axiom-1, which will take astronauts to International Space Station. SpaceX has achieved the unique feature of launching first all-private mission in collaboration with Axiom Space and NASA. So together they have already launched it. X1 has 4 crew members who will carry out space research at the International Space Station. Government of India has approved 403.77 crore rupees legacy waste remediation proposal of Gujarat government under the Lakshya Zero dumped site. Now, Eastern Fleet of Indian Air Navy recently celebrated its Golden Jubilee in Vishakhapatnam, in which a seminar called Emerging Challenges in Eastern Maritime Theatre, Future Readiness of Eastern Fleet was conducted. G. Krishan Reddy ji recently inaugurated the 62nd National Exhibition of Arts at LKA Gallery and SNA Awardee Performance Festival of New Delhi. In the function, he also released 62nd NEA catalogue, launched a new website of Lalit Kala Academy, where the chairperson of Lalit Kala Academy is Miss Uma Nanduri ji. President of India Ramnath Kovind ji inaugurated a 5-day-long Madhavpur Ghed Fair. A team of scientists from DRDO, Indian Army and Indian Air Force jointly conducted a successful flight test of anti-tank guided missile Helena. Helena is one of the most advanced anti-tank weapon in the world. So it is one of the world's most qualified one we are talking about, or the world's most advanced anti-tank weapon, and its range is 7 kilometers as per the testing which has been done recently. According to them, the range of this vehicle is 7 kilometers and has been developed by DRDL, or Defense Research and Development Laboratory of Hyderabad, and the testing was done in Pokhran Desert Ranges. India and Australia conducted a joint maritime patrol across the Indian Ocean waters. The name of the patrol was Ocendex. RBI has taken a game-changer decision to replace the reverse repo rate with standing deposit facility. RBI has come up with SDF as a replacement to reverse repo rate. While reverse repo rate is a tool to absorb liquidity from market by RBI with collateral as a payment to scheduled commercial banks, SDF does not require any collateral. So, the idea of SDF was given by Urjit Patel Committee in 2014, and without collateral it will be doing the work of reverse repo rate. And like reverse repo rate, SDF also has pegged 25 basis points below the repo rate. So whatever the repo rate is, 25 basis points below that is going to be the SDF. Ecuador has become the first country in the world to award legal rights to wild animals. Government of Gujarat has launched Mission School of Excellence that aims to improve the quality of education in all the government and grant in aid schools in the state of Gujarat. Academician and former Vice Chancellor Dr. Manoj Soni ji has been appointed as the chairman of UPSC recently, and he is going to succeed Pradeep Kumar Joshi ji. His tenure is going to be till 2023. Bengali author Amar Mitra ji has been conferred with the prestigious 2022 O. Henry Prize for his short stories. Mitra has won for his work The Old Man of Kusumpur, originally written in Bengali with the title Gaon Buro 45 years back in 1977. The story has been translated in English by Anish Gupta ji, who is a senior journalist and was published in the American web magazine The Common in 2021. A total of 20 authors have been honored with this award. O. Henry Award is an annual American award for short stories of exceptional merit who have been published in American or Canadian periodical. Charles Leclerc has won Formula 1 2022 Australian Grand Prix, which was held on 10th of April in Melbourne in Victoria. Now these were a few news events. Now we'll be taking a look at the few questions that can be framed. One is, with which of the following country does India have a 2+2 dialogue? So 2+2 dialogue are with 4 countries: USA, Japan, Australia and Russia currently. Which state is famous for Madhavpur Gate Fair, organized annually in the memory of Lord Krishna and her consort Rukmani? Now this festival, Madhavpur Gate, is organized in the state of Gujarat. Which organization released the Financial Inclusion Index? So Financial Inclusion Index is released by the Reserve Bank of India, and they have talked about Reserve Bank of India has talked about using UPI for withdrawal of money on ATMs. Which state has topped the State Energy and Climate Index? Now in terms of large states, if we talk about, it was the state of Gujarat who had topped, whereas when it comes to smaller states, we had a top rank holder as Goa, and in Union Territories we had Chandigarh. Which two countries undertake the OS Index? Now OS Index is between India and Australia. Which committee recommended the introduction of SDF or Standing Deposit Facility? SDF or Standing Deposit Facility was recommended by Urjit Patel Committee in the year 2014. Which country has awarded legal rights to wild animals? So legal rights have been awarded by Ecuador, becoming the first country in the world to grant legal rights to wild animals. With this, we'll be winding up this segment, and I hope this session has been helpful. We'll see you in the next video with more news events. Till then, have a great day ahead.